This is 7th grade, Module 1, Topic 2, Lesson 2, Activity 2.2. Go ahead and pause here and read the activity description. Now that you've read the description, you are going to answer question number 1. It reads, write the rate for each bird as a complex rate. So for example, the ostrich covered 22 miles in half of an hour. Just like that. Pause here. Let's check our answers. So looking at this table, you should have found that the complex ratios for the ostrich, 22 miles per 1/2 hour. The great roadrunner, 300 yards in 1/2 a minute. The quail, 20 yards in 2.5 seconds. Or you also could have written this as 20 miles over 5/2 of a second. And then the pheasant, 200 yards in 5/6 of a minute. Before moving on to question number 2, I want you to start thinking. Even though the rates are different for each bird and the units are different for each bird, how can I compare their speeds? You're now going to answer question number 2. It reads, why was the scale factor of 2 used in this work example? Pause here. Now let's look at what you could have wrote. Hopefully you got a chance to discuss your answer with the neighbor. Why was the scale factor of 2 used in this work example? Well, to scale 1/2 to 1, you need to multiply by 2. To keep your fraction equivalent, you multiply both the top and the bottom of your fraction, the numerator and the denominator, by 2. Now moving on to question number 3. Go ahead and read the description and also look at the worked example. Pause here. Question number 3 reads, why is the fractional representation of each conversion rate important? Go ahead and answer if you already have it. Now, your answers could have varied, but you could have said something along the lines of, the fractional representation of each conversion allows you to see and convert units by using multiplication. But the main key point here is it allows you to see the units. You are now going to answer questions 4 and 5 on your own or with a partner. Number 4 reads, determine the quail's and pheasant speed in miles per hour. Part A for the quail, part B for the pheasant. And question 5 reads, write the birds in order from the fastest rate to the slowest rate. In this activity so far, the ostrich and the great roadrunner have already been calculated in miles per hour. Pause here. To help get you started, this is one way you could have set up your multiplication for the quail's speed. Now I'm going to show you all of my work and what you should have gotten for your answers. Here is my work showing number 4. For A, you should have gotten 16.4 or 16 4/10 of a mile per hour. And for the pheasant speed, you should have gotten 8 2/10 miles per hour. I used my reference sheet to find my conversions, and then I multiplied straight across the top and straight across the bottom. Then divided to simplify. Question number 5. This is the order from the fastest rate to the slowest rate. So number 1, you should have gotten the ostrich at 44 miles per hour, then the great roadrunner at 20.5 or 20 5/10 miles per hour, the quail 16 4/10 miles per hour, and the pheasant coming in last at 8.2 or 8 2/10 miles per hour. And that completes this activity. In summary, you just learned how to take units that are different or rates that are different and turn them or convert them into common rates. Great job today.